Team of the week wise, Dean, I haven't got the picks in the video.
What I've done is I've done a shirt with their name on it, the league in the bottom left, and then on the top it'll say assists and stuff like that.
So how do you want to do it? Are you just going to play the video and then we're going to talk about it after?
Yeah, I'll just play the video and then we'll go through it after.
Okay, sound.
Right, got a few on. Right, I'm going to go live in a second, guys. Right. So,
Yeah, send me.
mute yourselves, other than
Fire! Oh my God!
Right, Craig, you're in, fella, yeah?
Hello.
You're right, fella. Right, gonna literally go live,
You're right.
and then as soon as I say, single back, feel yourself.
Yeah, cool. Alright, come.
I'm leaving my light on.
Oh my God!
You're right, Dean. It's gone very quiet.
Hello, guys, and welcome to your second FLC weekly roundup show with myself and Chambo. Hello, fella. How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing all right. All right, I'd say it's like a overall good week, but you know how it is. It's never, you know me, Dean. I'm always wanting more, and I'm always wanting more. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, as I say, guys, we do have quite a lot in tonight. As I say, I've got all these nice, fancy little emotes up now, so every time you follow or subscribe, you'll see your name come up as well. I will try and keep up with all the chats. I've got Facebook, I've got Twitch, and I've got YouTube, so I'll try my best to go through them all as well. So first of all, as I say, we are running a little bit late. I've had a few issues with my Streamlabs, so I do apologise, guys. So, as I say, Chambo, you excited for this very first one?
I'm buzzing.
Right.
I am buzzing. I've been trying to think of a good line, but I can't think of one.
Right. Well, as I say, we've gone for FLC Tinder. So the very first line I'm going to say is, "Clubless man, can you please reveal yourself?"
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, fella. Can you just introduce yourself to the chat? Let them know who you are, what you're doing, what you're looking for.
I'm Craig Belcher, and I'm looking for a very good club to play with,
Cool.
and a good set of lads.
Just as I say, if you can introduce or say what positions you play, as I said, I've just put a little graphic up on the screen from the car or the information you sent me earlier. So if you want to let them know what positions you can play, what positions you're interested in, and hopefully we can, fingers crossed, find you a club, mate.
All right, brilliant. Preferably, I'd rather play a centre mid role in essentially any team. I've got, I'd say I've got a lot of attributes to my game, and I can change the game around.
Cool.
No, that sounds good. I like that. And Craig, have you got much experience?
I played VFL. I think it was FIFA 14. I'm sure it's FIFA 14. So I've been around the competitive scene for a while now.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, I don't think experience means much. If you're good at a game, you're good at a game. You know, if you're good in your position. But you know.
And you're fairly easy. There's no division requirements on this. Basically, anyone that's got a club can get in touch. You're open to anything, some would say.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Sorry, you cut out. You cut out then.
I was saying you're open to anything, Craig. You're as easy as they come. No standards. Anyone can get in your inbox, and yeah.
It's not necessarily divisions or the level of the club or anything. More or less the play style. What I'm interested in. I like a possession based style, and if there's nothing, I'm going forward to recycle the ball.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, guys, if any of you are interested in our our free agent, if you could just give us a message or give Craig a message on Facebook if you're interested, and maybe next week we can get in touch with you, Craig, and see how it's gone. Is that all right, fella?
Yeah, for sure. If I've got anything, I got the most TOTS points in late night last season.
The most.
The most, and I'm playing centre mid. That's not bad. That's
Did
on my
you hear that,
CV.
fellas? Yeah, he's not second. He's not third. If the Ballon d'Or
Nope.
was there for late night, it would be going to Mr. Craig Belcher.
There we
This
go.
lad is no
You heard
joke.
it yourself.
Well, say, if we can find someone for yourself, that would be fantastic, fella. And as I say, fingers crossed we can. As I say, maybe next week we'll be able to get in contact with you, or you can maybe come back on the show and let us know how you got on. All right?
Yep, for sure.
And
Can I give a quick shout out to my mate?
You can, mate. Go on, crack on.
Big Rahul Popat, phenomenal player, top striker.
Might be seeing it today, mate. Might be seeing it today.
Yeah. Keep an eye out on him because he's a very good player. And a top right mid, Connor Neve, great player, man. Got potential in the game. Who's also looking for a club as well.
Oh, well,
if anyone needs a right mid.
If there's no luck for next week, we might be able to get him in and see if we can get him a club.
Yeah, for sure. I'll send him this way.
Cool. Thank you.
I'll tell you what, Craig, as well. Sorry, Dean.
That's
Sorry
cool.
to cut you. One other thing, Craig. If you trial at any proper crap clubs, you know them clubs that say, "Oh, come on and trial," and then they're just pissing you around.
Yeah.
Let us know. I'll have a quiet word or a loud word next week on the chat.
Yeah.
We'll get a name and shame.
Yeah.
Chambo's going to sort them out for you. Well,
Yeah, go on.
Fingers crossed we'll find someone for you, mate. And
Yeah.
Good luck on your search.
Thank you, boys.
That's cool, fella. Right, so I'm going to release the team of the week for the Premiership team. So fingers crossed, I'll get that done. I'll let it play, and then we can talk through it. And we do have the Galatasaray manager joining us for a quick chat and going through some predictions with Chambo. There you go, boys.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Fire! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
So there you go, guys. That is your first video for Team of the Week. As I say, we've had some fantastic help towards this. We're going to get the Galatasaray manager in now. Nick, are you there, mate?
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool fella. Just quickly, just let us know how you got on this week. How the results went for you, how you felt you played. Any competitions in there that you thought gave you a bit of a run and a chase for your money?
We finished the week unbeaten. I think we drew with El Fuego, but from a winning position, so we were disappointed with that. And then we dropped points on Wednesday as well to Arsenal, which allowed El Fuego to go back to top after they lost to Tyneside, I think it was.
Oh, nightmare. What position do you play, fella?
I'm the centre back.
So was it your fault for some of the goals then?
I guess so.
As I say, not too bad finishing the week unbeaten though. As I say, it's going to be tight between you two at the top there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it'll come down to the reverse fixture.
The reverse. So you reckon when you play them, you'll beat them and you'll win the title, yeah?
Yeah, I like to be optimistic.
I mean, I've had a little look at this, Dean. I've had a little look at the Premiership and the fixtures coming up over the next week, and it looks like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think basically it looks like a lot of the hard fixtures went out that past week. So the second week for both sides looked a lot harder. The next week, you're looking at the teams and you're thinking, we should be winning all 5 here. Now, obviously, that's a lot. So next week, Galatasaray, I've got Def Phoenix, Dynamo Zagreb, Bayern Munich, what was Wick Academy and is now a folded team, and then Liverpool, which is obviously a challenging game. So you're looking at that and you're thinking, those first 4 games, really looking at the table, if it's played on paper, you should be winning all 4 of them. 2 teams in the relegation zone, Bayern Munich and a default. But obviously football's not played on paper. How do you think they're going to go?
Well, no game's easy, especially with all the buses we're coming up against.
Everyone parking the bus against you, are they?
Yeah, but we've got the goat Keen Moy. Big up Moy up top.
That's what we like to see. Say doing all right.
How many goals is he on now?
He's on 12. I just had a quick look. I've whipped it up nice and sharp. So you've got Keen Moy on 12 goals, with then Fran Masala from right mid with 6. I wanted to speak to you about this one as well. Fran Masala, he's got 6 goals in 11 games. How's he still being I did have a little chat with Fran, and he told me he wants to be up top. He said, listen, can you have a little word when you speak to my gaffer and say, I'm banging him in for fun. What am I still doing on the right wing?
He was up top on Wednesday, and we drew.
So you're saying he's not any good up top then?
I wasn't there.
I'm sure Fran's in the chat as well. Fran is in the chat. Score the goals. Fran, he's saying you didn't perform when you were put up top, mate. What's going on? Chambo, so just quickly then, you got any score predictions for next week?
Should we have a quick look at
the
Prem?
Have a quick look,
Bear with me 1 second. I'll get a couple. Hang on, let me get on my laptop as well, because I need to write these down. Can't have any mistakes here. All right, Prem. Right that. Okay. Shall we do Galatasaray against Liverpool on Wednesday night?
Galatasaray, Liverpool. Oh, well, as I say, Galatasaray did say they were unbeaten last week. Liverpool are sitting 4th in the league, so I'm going to go 2-1 for Galatasaray. I think it'll be close, and I'm going to say Fran Masala and Keane. Is it what's Keane?
Moy
Keane to score.
Keen Moy, but yeah, close.
Well, same thing.
Yeah, mate. So I'm gonna say, Aeon. First of all, will Masala be playing up top? Can you disclose that?
No chance. Right mid.
All right. In that case, I'm going 2-0 Liverpool. No kit, no Fran, no party. It is how it is. That's just what I feel.
We got a couple new signings.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, well, hang on. Can you release them?
We,
Can we know who that is?
we've got Daddy Luke and Striker.
Daddy Luke, as in Luke Lister. I'm
Yeah,
changing
that's
my
the one.
prediction. I'm changing my prediction. 3-0 Liverpool. He's not even going to be able to hold the ball up. It's a whitewash. It's a whitewash.
We got Big Bucknell in the net between the sticks.
Down
It's
to
not going to be easy to get past him.
Yeah, I'll back down to 2-0 Liverpool. All right.
You've changed your mind. You've changed your mind.
Yeah.
Any more? Come on, let's see if we can
Yeah,
stir
all
the
right,
pot a little bit, Chambers. I know that's your style, mate.
I do love it. I do love it. Let me have a quick look at PSG's fixtures. Shall we do? Oh, hang on 1 second. Sorry, Dean. 1 second. I'm on it. I know I've got to be quicker. I'll be quicker next time. I promise. Don't sack me. All right. Well, you know I love Bayern Munich. And Bayern Munich last week had a tremendous week compared to their first week. They play PSG.
Right.
What are we saying? Bayern Munich, PSG.
I'm going to go PSG 3-0.
That's ruthless.
Mate,
That's ruthless.
sometimes you got to. I know this is probably going to turn around and bite me in the backside, but there we go. What about yourself, Nick? What are you going for on this one?
I reckon 3-0 PSG as well.
See, it's not just me. Chambo, go on then. Let us know who you're
I'll tell you what,
for.
Nick. I don't think we had a prediction for your first. You against Liverpool.
Sorry,
What's your
go on.
prediction
You
on
against
that,
Liverpool.
Nick?
I think if we're switched on, it's going to be 2-0 to the Gala.
Well, you can't just caveat it with if you're switched on. You know, presumably you weren't
We
switched
will
on
be.
when you're dropping points at Arsenal. But 2-0 Gala, then I'm going to go 4-2 PSG.
4-2 PSG. It's going to be a goal fest.
I'm rogue this week.
What day is that game on? I might have to get on the commentary on that if that's the scoreline that we're getting.
No, don't worry. I've got bigger games for you to commentate on, Dean.
Okay, fair enough.
So the big games this week that I've got as commentary potential.
Yeah.
PSG against Liverpool Tuesday night.
Okay.
And Liverpool against Gala on Wednesday. But Tuesday I know you can't do. Do we have a quick prediction on the Tuesday night of PSG Liverpool? Oh, it's Monday you can't do, is it?
It's Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm fine.
So potentially one of them games then you
I'll
could
see,
be.
mate.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. 2 predictions that should do it, shouldn't it, Dean?
Yeah, that'll do.
Is that
it.
right?
Yeah. I just want to say thank you, Nick, for coming on, fella. Fingers crossed you lot will do well and stay second, maybe go top. If the games go your way this week, we'll keep an eye out though, and we'll crack on with that, mate. But thank you for joining us, fella.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Nick, while you're here, one last thing. Who's the worst team in the league?
Worst team. Well, I have to play them all again to decide that one.
Nah, he's not right. He's not stupid to the level. This is a top quality manager. This isn't someone who wants to get involved in the little stuff. You know, questionable putting Luke Lister up top, fine. But overall, this is a strong man. Yeah, he's not one of these kids that we get hovering around there. Oh, it's going to be 5-1 West Ham, Aaron Keating style. This is a proper gaffer. No stirring.
If I had to choose, it'd be El Fuego.
Oh, there we go. You heard it there, boys. Shots fired. Right, thank you, Nick. I'm going to quickly go through to the Championship Team of the Week, and then we'll get the manager from Benfica on the line. So here we go, boys.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Fire! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Fire! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
And then the prediction for that in this one, we'll do FIFA against Atlanta.
So there was your championship team of the week, guys. We do have a very excited Benfica manager. How did you get on this week, fella? Let us know.
We won 4 out of 5 in the league. We went out in the cup to Village Idiots in League 4. They had a botting goal and he did wonders against us. So
he saved.
what it is.
I thought was it you scored one against him in the.
we scored 2.
Was it
We went
2?
out in
Yeah.
sudden death. Yeah.
It was a good one. As I say, you should have buried it before the penalties, though, shouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, we can't really just gloss over that, Piers. I'm going to be honest. So let's get this right. Championship title contenders, self-proclaimed in the championship, currently sat fourth, have been done by Village Idiots, who last week we were talking about whether or not they were going to beat United We Stand in a mid-table clash in League 4.
To be fair
they've
to
done
them, mate, when they've got 8 players behind the ball, it's going to be hard to break them down.
It's the second time we've heard the bus excuse tonight,
It
Dean.
is, mate. Honestly, they must all be from London because 3 come at once. So wait till the next one.
I mean, and just on that as well, we say Village Idiots, Dean. Now, I need confirmation from someone in League 4 on this, but it looks like they're now FLC Tenerife. So either you've been beaten by a team or have gone out on a high and gone, oh, we're done. What else do we need to do? We've beat Benfica, or they've changed their name. Either way, I mean, it's not great, is it?
They've probably folded, but it's not great. We should have buried the game, but it is what it is. We just move on to the league now, and then we'll see Nick in the Prem next season.
So you reckon you're going up then?
Of course we are. Yeah, we've just brought in 3 new players. They'll help us win the league.
Go on then. I did see a post out on Facebook saying you're going to announce them. I'll let you announce who you've signed.
Yeah, so we've just signed Minas, who's centre back and wide midfielder, who's very good. He's playing VPG Prem at the minute for United Rising.
And you know he's good, Dean. Do you know how you know he's good?
How's he good? Tell me.
He's just signed for us in FLCW.
Oh.
So you know he's good.
He's putting himself about then, is he?
Well, it's one of them. When you got the sort of rep, you know, you attract these sort of players.
We've just signed Devor, who's a cam and a CDM. He's playing VPG Prem. He's an absolute ghost, to be fair to him. And the last one is we just signed Brian Young, who's Dube. He was the co-manager of Wick Academy. He's coming in as a centre back as well, so we just strengthened our defence.
I was just about to say, obviously, quite a few teams are announcing some new signings. Have Wick been raided?
Well, I played for him in FLCW, so I snatched them up like 5 minutes after they folded.
Was it you that said, "Come on, fold it. We'll come over here and we'll win some titles in the
I said
championship. Was it?
I
Is that
said to him, yeah, if you fold, you know where to come. You get over to Portugal and come and play for us.
it?
So Piers, the question is though, in it is you've made 3 new signings. It's virtually 30% of your team. Obviously, some players that have been playing are now going to be dropped inevitably. That's what happens when you make signings. But are you saying you didn't think the squad you had before these new signings was good enough to win the league?
Yeah, it was more than good enough to win the league. It's just if there's a strength to be made, then and it's there to be taken, you've got to take it. Because I'd rather play with them than play against them.
And any guilt on the players that are now going to be dropped? Obviously, you're halfway through the season. They've been fighting hard for you. They've been putting the feaker on all your posts, and you just basically kicked them out of the team, dropped them.
Not necessarily. Minaz has come mainly as a backup just for the fact he's got Ramadan, which is starting this week. Devor, he's happy with rotation as well with Demo, who's playing well at the minute.
Yeah.
And Dube is happy with rotation as well. I offered them both rotation. They said, yeah, that's fine. So they come in, they rotate with our defence and our attack, so that everyone's happy.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. You can't argue with that, can you, Dean? That's a good response. This bloke's done it. But did you give him my questions beforehand?
No, mate. I think you're banter's match, mate. At the end of the day, I know you tried to throw him under the bus there, and I think he swerved
I've done my
nicely,
best.
mate.
I've done my
especially when you see the post that somebody puts up on Facebook. Hey, mate, and you tell everyone, oh, this has been said, that's been said. Try and stir the pot, but no, as I say, he's dealt well with it. So as I say, currently sitting 4th in the league.
Yeah, 1 point off top.
As I say, it's a bit of a dodgy one, isn't it? You've got 3 teams sat on 21 points. You're only, as I say, 1 point behind going top. And any games that you think are going to be easy for you to win, or are you saying they're all going to be tough?
I don't think any games are easy because, like, it's the chat. Everyone wants to go up, so it's not the fact of them being easy. It's just us being on our game. If we play our game, we'll beat everyone in the league.
Not even West Ham.
Exactly, we beat them.
Well, that was
not an easy game.
But it wasn't an easy game because they had a lot of corners that we had to deal with, and one of our centre backs was playing 5'10", so it made us a man down really on the corners. But we dealt with it. We got the clean sheet as well because we got Chris Alf in goal, and he's an absolute god in there.
I do want to pick up on that as well, actually. As West Ham, they finished, was it top of the league last week? And they're now sat, was it 6th?
Yeah, they lost. They said they were going to come out and get 6 points against us in Belfast on the Monday. They came out with 0 points.
Cool.
So I think that was a bit of a spiral for them, and that gave them a little wake-up call. I'm not sure on their other games, but I can't imagine they did that well this week.
Well, as I say, it's a bit... Go on.
Yeah, it's a bit early to be writing them off. But I'll tell you what, Piers, I've got a fantasy prediction for you.
Go on.
West Ham play FLC Tenerife, formerly Village Idiots. Who's winning that game? That's hard.
Well, it's not Village Idiots anymore, so I'll say West Ham 3-1.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Dean, just on the... I've got some top players and I've got some predictions.
Cool. We'll go for the top players. We'll go top players first then.
I'm guessing these would have been on the Team of the Week graphic, or some of them definitely would have been. Kieran Hall still currently the top goal scorer in the league and top of the attackers team of the season stats with 2-5-6. Old Combo struggling. He's in 4th. Lee Wright from Dortmund is 2nd. Joe Powell 4th on the attackers front. Going straight into the midfielders, keeping it nice and sharp. Ellis Cuthbertson still leads. He has actually signed for my PGS team on a Friday night. I was just thinking whether or not that was a league I could name or not.
Yeah, it's fine. They're all the same. FLC. And,
yeah. We can say that, man. John Pierre Martina, what a name that is, and he sounds like he's from Lyon. He plays for Lyon, 283 points.
Jesus. Jimmy
Ashworth, Dortmund, 273. Scott Denver, Lyon, 266 points. They're the midfielders, and then onto the defenders, nice and sharp. We know we have to do these for Horsey Horsfield. I didn't get any response of him from the FLCW roundup. Horsey, if you're listening, this is all for your benefit. No one else cares about the defenders. But we've got
You're mugging him off straight away. No one else cares about the defenders. You love putting yourself under so much pressure, mate, don't you?
Michael Macklin, Belfast City, and Javier Mikon, Belfast City. For a team that are 7th in the league, they at least have quite good stats.
Yeah, the has a breakdown.
Yeah, Callum Gibbons from Benfica, one of your lads in there. What do you call him, Gibbo?
Yeah, he's a very under the radar type of player. No one's ever heard of him, but I guarantee he'll pocket you.
He guarantees it. He'll pocket you. Apart from if you're the village idiot striker. He's lost you. And Luke Stanyard for Dortmund 4th. And I'll just give you the top 2 keepers, Dean, very quickly. We've got... hang on. I'll try and give you the top 2 keepers.
Come on.
Chris Howard. He is top.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Piers, have you played with old Chippers much? Jack Chippendale?
He's just signed for me in VPG.
Now, who's a better keeper? Chris Howard or Jack Chippendale? Oh, there's no hesitation. Because Chris messaged me fuming that apparently he was mixed up with Jack Chippendale. And
I'm going to have a little dig at Jack here. I taught him everything Jack knows, so...
and it wasn't enough to be better than Chris. So is Chris Howard also a better keeper than you then?
He's not even better than me, and I don't even play goalkeeper anymore.
So, but is Chris Howard a better keeper than you?
Chris Howard is levels above me, yeah.
Levels. And we've got the Belfast City keeper, Thomas Hughes, 2nd. Now, on to the predictions, Dean, because I know you want to keep this moving.
Let's go then.
Benfica face Atlanta, 2 informed teams, Tuesday night. What's the score going to be? What's the score on the doors?
See, I don't know what to say, because I know I have said that this is a game I want to comment on as well. Commentate on. I'm gonna go 2-2. I'm just gonna sit in the middle of the fence. I'm sitting on the fence, boys. I'm sorry, 2-2.
You're getting splinters, Dean.
Yes, I am.
That's embarrassing. 2-2. Right. Well, I'm gonna go 5-1 Atlanta.
5-1. Jesus.
Now, there's a bit of irony, of course, on that from the 5-1 prediction we had before that didn't come true.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe I'll make it 4 because I don't see anyone getting 5 past Chris.
I mean,
if Chippers was in goal,
keep doubting us because it makes us play better. So please keep it going.
We're getting a fight here.
That's it. I see. Chambo's made a comment. That's it. They're going to prove him right. And as I say, if I do commentate on this game in a week, then it's going to be certainly words that I'm going to be making sure that a certain somebody will be eating if it doesn't go his way.
Yeah, definitely. He will be eating them words. So it's going to be 3-1 to Benfica.
So 3-1, yeah. So Chris Howe, if he can't keep a clean sheet, basically.
We've got a few predictions in the chat. We've got
here they come.
Lugsy saying 3-2 Atlanta. Jack Chippy saying 1-1. Then we've got Andy Fulton saying that Benfica are going to smash Atlanta. Let me see if there's any more on Facebook.
Do you know what, Dean? Just while you have a look, I did put that post up. Dean, just while who's going to win the league. I did put the three names that have come up the most: Atlanta, Benfica, Dortmund. Come up the most.
Mm-hmm.
They're the team. Atlanta, Benfica, and Dortmund. Mm-hmm. They're the teams that have been tipped to win the league on that Facebook post.
The only reason I think it will be 3-1 is last time we played them, I felt like we controlled the game well. They got 2 scruffy goals, but a goal's a goal.
We're getting a lot of predictions in again here, boys. Sorry to jump in. We've got 4-2 Benfica, 1-0 Benfica. If we play Atlanta, it's going to be tight, but I'd say 2-1 late goal, 2-0 Benfica, 3-1 Benfica, up PB. Dortmund 2-0 against Benfica. It's not even a prediction, but someone's gone for that. Atlanta 2-1.
I was then going to say, so next week, Piers, you play Dortmund and Blazer Monday,
mm-hmm.
and then on Tuesday, you've got Atlanta. The other 2 games are against Ajax and Chestnut. How many points do you need to take from the next week to still be calling yourselves favourites to win the league?
We want to win every game, so...
But how many do you need? How many next Sunday when I'm doing this show? If you've got less than if you've got less than 7 points, are we saying title race is over?
Well, if we win both our games Monday, we go second. So
Well, you
either
go,
way,
you go top, wouldn't you? If you win,
But
but
obviously
the least
depending
we
on other
go.
results. Yeah.
Yeah, if we win both games on Monday, we go guaranteed second at least.
yeah.
So-
But Pierce, you're dodging the question here. What I'm saying is, if say you only win 2 games out of 5 this week,
That's disappointing.
is your title race over?
No, it's not over.
It's not over. What about if you only win 1 out of 5?
Yeah, it's over.
So you're saying if you've only won one, that's it. Season's over. You might as well not watch ya.
Trust me, I've brought in 3 new players. I've got a solid squad, and we will not be losing 4 games this week.
Fair enough. Well, as I say, you heard it here. We got any more predictions, Chambo?
Oh, yeah, you want the other one, which is Dortmund against Blazer, another big clash.
That's another big one. I say it's all going on. I think we've got 2 very tight leagues. It's the Championship and League 2 are the ones that are a bit of a nightmare. But so we're going. What was it?
Dortmund Blazer.
I'm going to go Blazer as their top of the league, mate. 2-1.
I'm going to go 1-1.
I think it'll be 1-1, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we've got some 1-1s there, and I'm
Blazer are
I'm the
quite
dodgy one for
defensive.
sitting on the fence, eh?
Blazer are quite defensive. They don't attack. They'll happily sit on a goal.
But so are Dortmund, aren't they? They're pretty solid at.
We've
So
got
that used to be what they were known for.
we've got a few
0-0,
predictions.
1-0.
We've got a few. You got Dean saying 3-0 Blazers. Jack Chippy saying 5-0 Dortmund. Andy Fuller 2-0 Dortmund. New Dortmund signing JJ. Is it Larkin?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, JJ Larkin. He played for Wick.
Oh, okay.
Piers, do you know
Good
what?
striker.
I'm really enjoying getting these commitments from you. So I want one more. All right. So
Go on.
far, I've got you're not losing 4. What I want to know is who's finishing 7th and who's finishing 2nd in this league. So who's missing out on the playoffs and who's coming up with you? That's what I want to know.
West Ham to finish 7th.
Ooh.
Now we both know you don't think that, but that's fine.
Yeah,
that's
I
one
do.
you ain't getting right.
West Ham
Innit?
to
If I
finish
next
7th.
one, who's coming up with you?
And second is going to be Atlanta.
And who's the playoff winner? Go on, give me all 3. Who's the
Playoff winner will be
winner?
Blazer.
Ah,
Ian,
interesting.
He's put his predictions out. They're there to be scrutinised. You can't blame. You can't fault him.
No,
Dean,
definitely not.
he's putting it on the line.
Definitely.
And you've got to respect that.
Yeah, 100%.
He's had a tough ride here. I think he's done a good job, Piers.
He's definitely had a grilling from you, mate. As I say, most of them will get grillings off you just because you like that little bit of controversy and you like to wind them up, don't you, mate?
You got to get a bite.
Well, thank you ever so much for coming on, mate. Good luck for the next week,
worries.
and fingers crossed you lot will make Chambo eat his words, maybe, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. And then we'll play him in a friendly. We'll beat him as well.
Doing you right over.
As long as it's not a cup match, Piers.
Oh,
yeah, we don't like cups or shields, just leagues. That's it.
So you're cancelling yourself out of the Mountain Chambo Shield there? Then is that? Have we heard it live now?
I mean, we'll play for it again if you really
You've
need
already
to.
been done for it, dude. That's what
That's just to make up the numbers on your stream. We don't like winning cups or anything like that. We just go for the leagues.
There you go. There you go. Right, well, fella, good luck for the rest of the season, and I'm sure it's not going to be the last time we hear from you.
Yeah,
thank you for
won't
coming
be.
on, fella. I'm going to now put up the League One team of the week for you, boys. So here we go.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Fire! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my
my God!
Oh my,
Oh my God!
That we're even in contention for promotion with 6 points off and not fighting a relegation battle.
Oh my God!
You know what I mean?
Cabal.
Oh my God!
You know I really like you, Cabal. You're not going to think I like
Fire!
Just take it with a
Oh
pinch
my
of salt.
God!
I can take it.
Oh my God!
So there you go. That was your team of the week for League One. And we have the Gurias manager here. Oh, sorry, is it co-manager?
Yeah, I'm the Coco.
The Coca-Cola.
Coco.
Completely changed it up. We've got loads of you. As I say, are you now glad that I'm getting your names right? Gurias
Well, yeah.
and not
If
Gurias.
it wasn't for Chambo there, you wouldn't have got it right at all. Though.
Oh,
He had
well,
to say it, and you just basically repeated it. It was like a toddler.
It's not, mate. I had your manager tell me exactly how it was said. I asked him in Discord, can you please send me how to say your name if I'm butchering it? So I do apologise. I've now said it
It's
properly.
perfectly fine, pal.
So go on, let us know how you got on this week. I know we've just had a little quick chat, and you're coming for someone. So let us know what's going on.
No, well, this week was pretty hit and miss, to be honest, because we lost to teams that we shouldn't have lost against. But of course, we do have the scalp of FLC Barcelona up on the wall. You know, that's there no matter what. Like, if we get relegated this season, if we win promotion, if we win the league, it doesn't make a difference. We beat Barcelona. The team that was averaging 5 goals per game couldn't score against the Gurriers. Come on, man.
So was it an easy win, mate? Was it?
54% possession, I think we had. Sid Rock decided to bring up the previous game where we beat them 1-0 when he was the Everton manager. And I praised him after that game. I told him straight up that the team that they replaced, we had already beaten. And the fact that we got that 1-0 win against them, I was glad we didn't have to play them again. And that if they had to be in at the very start, I thought they would have won the league. And then he comes on and decides to say that he just ran the Gurriers all over, which it didn't happen. It was a tightly contested game. You actually commentated on it.
Yeah, I did. I say it's
it was Barba's one to a left foot, I think was your exact words.
Yeah. As I say, we do have Sid in the chat, and he's saying that you are their bogey team now. So he's just.
Yeah, see, look, he's backtracked, Danny. Let's be frank.
he's seen what's happened. He's gone, soz boys.
Yeah, you said you backtracked. You said it was a fluke when it happened the first time. This happened again.
Yeah.
Lightning doesn't strike twice. Yes,
come on,
win the league. That's
just say it. We're a better team than you. You'll feel better. I promise. Now think about it. Now you've Man United players in your team, and everything there I think was said last week on the show.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing, man, losing to the Gurriers? You need to come on, man.
But hey, don't make out like the Gurriers just take anyone, Cabal. I mean, I was in the Gurriers trial chat and I never even got trials, mate. I had to sign for Late Night Toxic.
Well, I had no idea that you were in the Gurriers trial chat.
No, you did.
Inactive, mate. Inactive. You were just hiding. You were hiding in there, mate.
I'm sorry, Chambo. I want you on my team, bro. don't even know if you're any good. All I know is that you put up that status during lineup gate with Forest Hills, and you're my favourite person now ever since.
Well, listen, think about it's overall, as you said, hit and miss. We've lost to Team Jack, who have now leapfrogged you in the league. I mean, you're sixth. You're fighting for them playoff spaces. I mean, I think we both know there's no way you're going up automatic. There's no way.
Well,
he's coming.
Right,
He's in.
just listen, right? So I'll just state this. We try and have roughly around 14 players, where you have obviously your starting 11 and your defender, your midfielder, and your attacker that can play in any of the roles. We lost 10 players at the start of this season. We were left with 4 players from last year that got promoted. We had to do a load of recruiting. It took us a long time to get a couple of good players in. It's going to take longer even for them players to gel. The simple fact that we're 6 points off second place halfway through the season and not fighting relegation at the moment, I'm happy enough with, to be honest. I will take promotion through the playoffs if that's what needs be. But I think we have every chance of getting automatic promotion the same way Toxic, Fall, Bolden or Team Jack do.
So are we putting you in the same bracket as Toxic though, Gurus? Because Cabal, they did beat you 5-0.
Yes, that's a very flattering scoreline.
Their goal difference in 10 games is 19. Yours is -3.
Yes, but I'll explain. That was a very flattering scoreline.
Right,
You're not going to finish above them, are you?
Sorry, it was 0-0, I think, up until the 40th minute, and there was 2 penalties given away. Things just went arseways in that game. That toxic result Gurrier should not be based on that one result.
They should be based on the one result against Barca.
Yeah, just that one.
Yeah, well, obviously, man. Barca, the Kings, bro. They as I said, 5 goals per game, couldn't get one against us. That's some sort of praise there somewhere, no?
Good. No, fair play. As I say, I've got a few comments coming in. I think it's Danny Escott is saying Gurriers are missing their Ginger Makalele. He's bad. So I'm guessing.
Yes. No. Ginger Makalele, you praised him as well. He is an absolute rock. He's a CDM and one of the best CDMs I've ever played the game with, and big time missed.
And we've also got Sid as well. He's come back and said, and it's all right for beating the big boys, but if you're dropping points against the minnows, what's the point?
Yeah.
It's a game. It's a game, Sid. Not a big. Don't take it so hard.
I mean, but I do agree with Sid. Do you know what?
No, I know. I'm only trying to wind Sid up, and it seems to be working.
but we've had games where
I don't know who dead on Andrew is, but he's correct.
Dead on Drew? Oh, he's one of mine. What he said? He
just said one Dino's a bell end, and the man's right.
Okay. Anyway, right, go on, Chambo.
We're happy there's no chance you going up. Now, you've said, well, not through automatic anyway.
No, Chambo, we disagreed on that, actually, but go on, go ahead, continue.
You play Bolton tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Turn them over, because that's a massive game in the playoff run, isn't it? I mean, you look at the rest of the games that week, they're all must-wins, really, but Bolton is a challenge. Are you going to take 3 points there to keep yourselves in the playoff race?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Are Bolton Ballers from last season renamed?
I couldn't tell you that. Sorry.
I think they are, because they have. There's a lad there playing with them called Charlie Welling, and he's an absolute beast in front of the net. So I think if we can keep him quiet, there's no problem with us winning that game.
Can you keep him quiet?
I'd like to say yes. Our CB partnerships have been swapped about in the last couple of games. We haven't had a firm centre-back partnership, but our 2 full-backs are absolutely brilliant in Dominic Daniels and Brian Nelson. I think if the boys turn up, definitely, I think we can keep a clean sheet, and our attack is more than capable of scoring a couple of goals.
So, what's your prediction? Hit me with it. Tomorrow night, Gurrier play Bolton. What's the score going to be?
It's going to be a tight game. 2-1 to us. 2-1 Gurriers.
Gurriers. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. See, now I've heard you, mate. I feeling the love for the team. I'm going to go 3-1 Gurriers.
Oh,
Said it. There you go.
nice. 3-1, we'll take it.
Now I've heard you about. Here's how I feel.
Oh, yeah. You're basically in English for myself. So you're
7-0 dubbing. 7-0 dubbing.
I think it's going to be 3-1 Bolton.
Are you think?
Lovely.
Is that
lovely,
just
lovely.
because of based on this conversation, or?
Yeah, it largely is. And you know what? I've actually gone 4-1 because that 5-0 to Toxic tells me they lose their edge when they're losing. I think it's going to be a fraction.
We've got some mixed reviews. Sid saying 2-2. Willie has put 2-0. FM Beast 3-1 Bolton. Someone else has put 3-2, but I don't know who to.
Am I allowed to reply to the people in the chat also? Because I'd like to say a few words to White African.
As long as it's nice. As long as it's nice.
Well,
you know.
he's not being nice. The carriers, he said. Well, White African.
What's he said?
He's having a crack.
He's trying to have some. Yeah, I think we've got. It's a bit of a mixed one. I think we've got a few Bolton, a few Gurriers. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. Jack Chippendale. Right. Is it Chippendale or Jack Chip? Oh, here we go. Someone else has put 15-0 Gurriers. Equalisers 8-0 against. Equalisers have put 8. Gurriers 8. No, Equalisers 8. Gurriers 0. Sorry.
Who's
That's not even a game, is it?
No, well, it's White African. He's done that. So we got any more predictions before we get World War III in the chat?
We've dealt with the minnows, obviously, of the league. Let's talk about the big team. Toxic, FOL, 2 teams I actually think might get automatic promotion.
I think Toxic draw both their games this week on the Monday.
Really?
Toxic draw.
Yeah, I do. I really do.
They've got Tigress and FOL. Tigress.
Any team that has Luke Messer on it cannot get automatic promotion. I do not care. It can't happen. It eventually will hit a brick wall and just fall apart.
Oh, Jesus.
I can't respond to that, dude. I can't respond to that. It's the most direct call out. And you know what? Me and esports Messer, we're not the best of pals, but the funny thing is, I acknowledge it. He pretends he doesn't even know me, so we'll just forget about it. I'm going to say now, Toxic Esports have been talking about playing for the Thursday Night Shield.
Okay, I wondered how long it's going to take till we got this.
Yeah, I've been waiting for a moment. I'll tell you what, Toxic Esports have told me they're free. Either way, I don't mind if it's a one-on-one Messer versus Cabal seasons, 90 overall, and you two just go at it. Or I don't mind if it's a Toxic v Gurriers replay, and if Toxic don't win, they're not getting a shot at the Shield. But I tell you what, Cabal, you can pick. Do you want Messer one-on-one, or do you want the Toxic the Gurriers replay as a Shield eliminator?
This is the thing, right? And genuinely, I mean this. If Messer beats me, I really couldn't care. But if I beat him, I know it'd be like a fucking knife to the heart. So I take the one-on-one against Messer all day, yeah.
It's been called out. Messer, if Toxic want to play for the Shield, you need to find some time in your diary. Me and Dean will mediate a one-on-one against Cabal.
Jesus.
The challenge, and I tell you what, Dean will take predictions on that game as well.
He has me blocked on Facebook. Just tell him it's actually Cabal_1991 if he just wants to add me directly on PSN.
Me and Dean will mediate. We'll be in contact. We will update next week. It's been called out. It's the most direct call out we've had in the 2 weeks, the long time we've been running this show. And I want predictions right now in the chat. Cabal against Messer. What's the score going to be? That's what I want. Meanwhile, Dean, what's your prediction?
Well, I see Willy Nilly thinks 5-0 Cabal, and Willy Nilly seems like a top guy to me.
But he's gone again for, yeah, mate. So FOL and Toxic, I'm going to go Toxic 2-1, mate, I'm afraid. Jeez, 10-0 Cabal, mate, they're loving you in the chat.
No, they just hate Messer. That's all. Trust me.
They don't like you. They
Trust
just
me.
hate him more.
Yeah. It's the lack of liking of Messer. See, there you go. 20-0 Cabal. Fuck Messer. There you go.
Right, there we go.
We're sorry for any obscene language you may have.
Oh, sorry, lads. I didn't know we couldn't curse. I apologise.
I've gone 2-0 FOL.
Oh, okay.
And I'm also going to follow that up with 4-2 Cabal.
4-2 Cabal. See, I don't actually know Messer. I've not had the pleasure of
You do now.
Wow. So I'm going to say, just because I think I love Cabal.
Imagine a squeaky Billy Mitchell.
Huh?
Just imagine a squeaky Billy Mitchell. Just imagine Billy Mitchell with a high-pitched voice. That's Messer.
Oh,
I've got some live team news. I've got some live. Now, I don't know if this is a result of what's been said, but this is from Kevin Turnbull,
Okay.
the toxic manager, who has confirmed Luke Messer will not be playing this week. It's been confirmed. And on that note, I'm going to change my prediction to 2-1 toxic.
Fair enough, mate. So yeah, just want to say, so thank you for this entertaining little bit that we've had going. As I say, fingers crossed for the Gurias. You'll have a good week. We got Willie saying bye Messer. We'll catch up next week and see how you get on, and say we'll try and sort this Shield thing out for you, mate, as well. All right.
100%, lads.
There we go. Cool. Thank you ever so much. Right. So I'm now going to jump into League Two. Go on quickly.
Should I do some of the top players from League One? Or we not got time?
I think we're getting quite a lot of people are wanting to see the team of the weeks because we're only on League Two. So yeah.
Maybe we should do a few top players from League One.
Go on then. Quickly then. Go on.
Barcelona keeper Jake Sykes, number one keeper. I'm going to skip to the attackers because I feel like that's what Cabal wants to see.
Well, Topic's top player has to be William Featherstone Haw.
Hang on. Luke Messer is third in the overall striker rating.
But that's what I'm saying. Toxic must be a really, really good team if he has 11 goals.
And the top midfielders are Tony Costello, Ronnie Costa, Shane Dempsey, Nathan Welsh, and just for Horsey, because we can't now not do it,
okay.
It's Sid Rock, Barcelona manager, Darren Smith, Brian Horbach, all from Barcelona. Simon Fulton takes the fourth spot from Toxic Esports on the overall tops ratings. For defenders, send out the team of the week, Dean. Let's go.
Here we go. Thank you again, Cabal, and I'll see you soon, fella.
Lads, take it easy.
Here we go. Your League Two team of the week. Chambo, are you in it?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Fire! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Fire! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
was your week. Your League Two team of the week. We now have an interesting one
Hang
to
on,
follow.
Dean.
Go on.
Wait, you can't just go, there's your League Team 2 team of the week. You've just told me I'm in it. You're not even going to mention it. What? Esports
When?
Chambo is in team of the week again. He's top of the midfielders
You're not.
leaderboard in League
You're
2. We know where he
You're
is.
not.
I'm not in it.
No, mate.
Oh.
Sorry, but you're not. It's been announced. You're not in it.
You've done me.
Yeah. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. Anyway, so we do have some big shoes to fill from Kabul. Baza, tell us about your week, mate.
What's happening, man? Went the week undefeated with Trinity. It's quite an easy week, to be fair. The only real game that we had was total football. Running away with the league, like I don't know if the league table's up, but
Yeah,
I
league
think
table's up, mate. League table's up, mate.
had a good game during the week against Chambo's total football, but he was in my back pocket, so I'm happy.
Chambo, were you in his back pocket, mate?
I remember which one he was, mate. To be honest, people notice me because I run the game. I don't know it's the other team's defenders.
Mate, that's it. Like, I'm silent but deadly. Do you know what I mean? I'm in there, I'm just picking the pockets, and then I just break it, and then you haven't a clue. Do you know what I mean? Easy, mate.
Yeah,
Easy. But no, it was a really good game against Total Football. Like, I'll give that. It was a good game, and I definitely think they're a stronger side than Mönchengladbach. I think they're much better.
So you're saying Gladbach aren't that good then?
Mate, I don't rate them at all, mate. I really don't rate them. Don't rate them. But they're the only team that beat us this season, and it actually it infuriates me, mate. No joke, annoys me so much. But they are brutal. They are brutal.
Just gonna put it out there, boys. I might be trialing for Gladbach.
Good luck.
just saying there, boys. I've had a chat with the manager tonight as well. So yeah, so it might be interesting. We might have
well,
Chambo as well, mate.
See if you enjoy wing bashing and crosses, mate. You have a great time. You have a great time. I wouldn't know if football is. It would hit them in the face, mate.
Oh,
that's fact.
I'll tell you what, Dave Wiltshire is a lovely bloke, and if we'd have had him on, it would have been a nice, relaxed chat. I love him. He's a brilliant bloke. But I will
Dave's amazing.
up Bradley 15x because I've just checked the stats from the Elite Trinity game, and I can confirm Bradley Blaine 4 possession 1, and me 76% pass accuracy, which is probably my lowest of the season.
Okay.
I must have been struggling. I must have. It's the only explanation. I mean, it's a 1-1. I can't remember the game, I'll be honest. But Lug has just said beat you for a reason.
The team's run by the main man, Dave himself. Like, as you say, he's quality. Like, he finds pockets in calm that you wouldn't even. I can't believe it. He's unreal. Like, he's classed up front. Like, he's top guy as well. Great manager to play under. Pleasure. Like,
the chat's getting a bit feisty again, boys. There we go.
So
go on.
If you play Mönchengladbach again, Bazza, what's the score?
I'd like to say clean sheet and an easy 3 goals. I'd like to say
3-0.
I'd say 3-0 easy, and I'm smoothing with like 60+% possession.
I don't know if he's trying to sell it, Dean, but we have the game Wednesday night at 9:30.
Whose game? Sorry.
Elite Trinity Gladbach.
I'm pretty sure I said I wanted that one as well. I'm not gonna lie.
It was on my list.
I'm pretty sure I put it in the chat as well.
It's one to look forward to, man, isn't it?
So
we play good football, like, you know, we're good passing side. We've got Kenny running the show in CDM with Scotty. We've got a right mid that's deaf, and he would turn you inside out in a heartbeat if you get close. We've got Kez, one of the most composed attackers. And then Paddy's like a wee Jack Russell up front, mate. He bites your ankles, gets the ball. Proper wee Jack Russell.
Your ankles, you lose Suarez.
The noise as well. The noise as well.
Big Bobo at the back as well. Cleans up. Then we Jacob, baller.
How many of them played against us when we put free pasture in FLCW?
Listen, that doesn't need to be spoken about, all right? That can be talked about another time. We'll see on the reverse fixture.
I'll be honest.
What's that, sorry?
I've seen Elite Trinity backline. I'm not surprised they had issues dealing with Gladbach. I'm not. It's Gladbach are direct. We're not very direct. Gladbach are a lot more direct.
Yeah.
I can see why they would cause their backline problems. And as much as I like Dave, Bazza, it's a 2-0 Gladbach win for me.
Oh, mate, Dave's not going to be happy about that. Like, well, we're just going to have to show up, aren't we? But no, Gladbach are a very direct side. Like, I'll give them that. There's no, that's why I say, not really a football inside. They're just more attack. But it does open the gaps at the back. If our attackers are on their day, that's what I'm saying. We'll bang them in, like, but we need to be on form with the back because, as you say, they're really direct. 100%.
Your back line is shaky, isn't it?
Nope, our back line is solid. Or if our back line was shaky, then you'd be able to do well.
Yeah, we did put 3 past.
That's FLCW, mate. That's FLCW.
That is how I started off saying. How different is the back line in FLC to FLCW?
It's 2 complete different defenders, like, and then one be the same. Because our team changes all the time. Like, to be fair, we wouldn't have a consistent 11 because Dave is all about giving everyone a run out. It's at the end of the day, it's a game. We're all here to have fun, like. So Dave doesn't like dropping people. You know, we rotate a lot. Doesn't matter if you've had the best week of your life. If there's someone else who's been waiting and showing up to the training and that, you know, they'll get a chance as well because it's what it's all about. Like, everyone having game time, everyone having good time. Do you know what I mean?
What would you say to Dave if he drops you for the Mönchengladbach game?
Well, it's not going to happen. Like, it's not going to happen. But I'd probably cry a wee bit, like. And then
Dean,
if I say if, because it wouldn't happen, but if we were to lose, well, then I can just say, well, it's because I wasn't there.
You're gonna play that card. You're playing that card.
It's a win-win, isn't it? It's a win-win.
So it's all fun and games till you get dropped, Bazza.
That's just fingers crossed. I don't get dropped. It's sad to make me up.
That's
sad
it. Now you've said that, mate. See you later. So Trinity, Mönchengladbach. I'm gonna go. See, Gladbach when I commentated against is it Santos?
Yeah. They tore him a new one.
Yeah, the second half was a complete different story, mate. See, it's going to be a tough one. I'm going to go Trinity as they're top of the league. They've only lost 1. I'm going to go 2-1 Trinity.
Now,
goals, and then we Jack Russell Paddy with the assists.
There you go. What about you, Chambo?
I've gone 2-0 Gladbach on that one, but I do want a prediction on another game.
Go on, then.
I don't like to do this, but Total Football Gladbach. Total Football Gladbach is tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. What's the score going to be?
I'd like to say 2-0 Total Football.
2-0 Total Football. Jesus.
Yeah.
Depends who you've got, Chambo. Have you got a full team in?
Should be.
Should be.
I don't know what to say about that. There won't be any nasty. There won't be any nasty at centre half, I don't think.
Well, what position are you playing, Chambo?
He plays Cam, mate. He plays Cam.
You know I play. A minute ago, you had me in my pocket. Now you don't know where I play.
Yeah, mate, because you float about the attack. Like, Cams are meant to drop in, but you didn't do very much of that.
He's calling you out on your position, Chambo.
Yeah. The thing is, Dean, is this is how I know he doesn't, because anyone will tell you that I'm the deepest Cam they've ever played with.
Sounds like you're getting defensive. You shaky? You shaky about our game?
Oh, Jesus.
You nervous?
Fantastic.
Are you nervous? I'd be nervous, like.
No.
So I'm gonna go 2-2. So Chambo 2. I'm sitting on the fence, mate, just in case I do sign.
Oh, please play in that game, Dean. So I'm going to go, if Dean plays, 3-1 Total Football. If Dean doesn't play, oh, you're not playing, Dean, in that case.
I'm at work, mate. But
I
didn't get asked to play.
I'm actually going to go with you, Dean. I'm going to go with 2-2. I think Gladbach are solid. I think they've got some good players. They're solid to break down and they're good going forwards. I mean, they're 2 strikers, Jack Butler and Jacob Halcrow. I mean, you've seen our strikers. I like 2 good strikers. Do you know what I mean? Could be tight.
Guri as manager's gone 3-0 to Gladbach against you, mate. So
Yeah, he's fuming. Cabal, I've upset him. Tell him if he wants a 1v1 with me, he can have that as well. If he can't get better, I'm blocked.
fair enough. We got any more announcements for anyone?
You want the top players in the league?
Any top players of the league. I know that you love this.
If you got any last words, Bazza, now's the time, mate. You've been explosive. You talked a lot of rubbish.
Calling on to be entertaining, man. That's it. I get it. No, just boys are going to keep going. Hopefully win the league. But definitely say we're good enough to be in a higher division. We're a new form side. We'll play multiple teams together. Great group of lads, and I definitely feel like we're good enough to compete with the big boys in the Prem.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Having played FLCW, and most of the teams in that FLCW Prem are strong. Elite Trinity is a solid outfit.
One second. We have Cabal saying Chambo versus Cabal versus Messi. Hell in a Cell, pay-per-view. Don't miss it.
I'd pay to see that. Like,
mate, Chambo gets snapped in a second. I bet.
See, as long as you chokeslam Messer, I'm happy. Like,
another Messer here. There's another one. Messer's getting ripped. No more mentions of Messer. It's unfair. Top midfielders in the league. Top Tyler Berry from Total Football. That's me. Second,
that's not.
Vico from Mönchengladbach. Third, Dion Taylor from Mönchengladbach. And fourth, my man, Connor Carter-White from Total Football. This fella is top, 4 assists, 2 goals, 15 key passes. I don't know who he is, but he hasn't got 29 possession won by staying up there, has he? As some would accuse him of. We've onto the attackers, nice and sharp. I already know who they are. It's Jacob Alcrow, Jack Butler, Lukey Carter's in third. I know you're gutted about that, Dino.
Lukey Carter, mate.
Defenders, Connor Hale, Alex Tovey, Lewis Ireland, and our own Aaron Keating, the man who made the infamous 5-1 West Ham prediction. I think it's died off now, that one. He might have just lived that one down. Yeah. And in goal is Paul Rodley from Mob Squad, a top keeper. He's top of the team of the season by a mile, even though Luke Carter put 4 past him.
Wow. Yeah, he's a great player. That Luke Carter, like that bubble bomb, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's quality. He's quality.
You like him, yeah?
He's quality. He played in an old team of mine whenever it formed. Pirates. He was a starting striker then. That was a few seasons back, like FIFA 20. Good lad, good player. I know he plays for you.
Yeah. As I say,
he's tricky.
Good luck with your week, Bazza. Fingers crossed you don't get dropped for the Gladbach game.
Good luck to you too. Good luck to you as well, lads. All right, all the best. Thanks for having me. Up the Trinity.
Cheers, Bazza. Up the Trinity.
Right.
Dean, I know we're done, but there's no way they don't win this league.
No, well,
this league is dead and buried. It's done.
The game's done.
It's done.
You might as well just worry about second and playoffs, mate.
Yeah, and we'll be fighting for that. And to be honest, if we're in the playoffs, I'd fancy us to win it. To be honest.
Fair enough. Right, I'm going to quickly jump into League 3, guys, as I know you lot are waiting. Yeah. So here we go.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Fire! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Oh my
Oh my God!
Well, there we go, guys. That was your League 3 Team of the Week. And we've just had a little bit of a chat. Chambo, go on then. Let's get this hammering over with, mate.
Full disclosure beforehand, I know Cookie well, very well. And the fact he's 7th in this league is shambolic. So I'm looking through the results from the past week. Last result, a draw with El Fuego. They went out on penalties in the cup. Unlucky, you could say, for that one. Draw with Panthers. Draw with BZ. Beat Harchester, which is a bit like when I beat our under-9s at football training on a Thursday night.
I swear they
lost
beat you,
2-1.
didn't
No, not Harchester. Lost 2-1 to Lisbon. Lost 3-2 to Z Truth. Now, that start of the week, Cookie, you've been beaten by 2 teams you probably want to be at least competitive with. You've only won 1 game out of 5, 6 if you include the cup game. Where's it gone wrong? How's it going to get better? Because I tipped you boys at the start of the season to be up there, and you're not.
Season's still early, my friend. All I can say is, looking at the teams in this league, we have some really tough competition. The teams that we're against can easily fight League One Championship. So it's a tasty league down here. We played you the other week, I'm sure we did, and we gave you a good little knockabout.
Yeah.
During, like you said, we played El Flamengo in a cup.
El Fuego, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry about getting them wrong. They're only the top team in FLC.
Well,
Don't worry
this
about
is
getting
it.
that wrong.
Well, this is it, though. They're top team, and we took them to penalties. That's a big achievement. I'd probably say the game was as for the taking, but we didn't take it, personally.
Were you saying your strikers ain't good enough?
No, our strikers, trust me, our strikers are quality. Like, we just signed a new striker.
Oh, go on then, announce it. We'll let you. Everyone else's.
Our new striker we've signed is from Total 90 in the Elite Prem. Won the Champions League last season.
The league that can't be named. In the league that can't be named, Dean, that is. Yeah, carry on.
He used to be called Geordie 10, but now he's called Free Bus Pass.
It's free bus. Why didn't you just say it's free bus pass? Are they free bus pass?
Yeah. Yeah, no, do you know what? Him and Max, Jake, my mate, top quality strikers. It's just, I find that with us this week, we've just been a bit slow starting, but we'll bounce back next week. Like I said, we come up against 3 tough teams last week, I'll say, in my eyes. Played really good football, and yeah, we bounce back. We always bounce back. We're sitting 7th at the moment, but would easily bounce back up there.
All right. 2 things, Dean. You ready?
Go on then. Hit me with the 2
First
things.
thing, Sporting Lisbon, who are top of this league,
Yep.
I got informed earlier that replacing Luke Messer up front is Rahul Popat, who also had a shout out, if you remember, from Craig Belcher earlier.
Yes, he did, mate.
I'm guessing he's transferred from Lisbon to Toxic.
Ah, okay.
So, second thing, I'm looking at the overall FLC leaderboards. This is every league. For those who don't know, I came second on this last season. Do you know who number 1 is at the moment? Do you want to have a guess, Cookie?
I know number 1 is.
Do you know who number 5 is?
Yep.
So you've got 2 of the top 5 players in the whole of FLC in Thomas Paz, if I said that right, Thomas Paz and Jake Halford. And you're telling me that as a manager, you can't get them above 7th in the league?
It'll come. It will come.
If this was your team, you're calling for the sacking, aren't you? You said it's early days. You're halfway through the season.
Mate, trust me. Don't worry about me. Well, saying that, like I said, Sporting. I met the Sporting manager. We spoke before the season started, and we had some really, really good games. And I got a lot of respect for Sporting manager. He's a good. His team's doing really well, and I personally thought it'll be us two up there. He even said to me. But yeah, I think there's a couple of things, but we're working on. We're trying new stuff, but it's our first season in FLC. VPG as well. We've had a slow start, but
the league that can't be named. The league that can't be named.
Yeah, but we always bounce back. It's just our nature of our game. We start off slow but finish strong.
So I'm
story of
looking
my
at,
life. That
I'm looking at your fixtures for the next week, then, Cookie.
Yep.
I mean, it hurts me you not being in that mix as much. Well, not as much, but it does hurt me.
Yeah, but if you look at it, we're not massively off the mark. All we got to do is win. We're 16. We're what? Not even
5 points off second.
Yeah,
which is equalisers as well.
Oh,
I mean, look, Cookie. I think you need a big week this week. Your first 3 games look comfortable, and then you've got equalisers and News Old Boys, which will be two big games. But you can't be saying things like, "Oh, we took Elf away to go to penalties," because that's a big achievement. Let's be frank. If you don't go up this season, you've underperformed, haven't you, with the team you got?
Yes and no. Like I said, I've got a good team. I've got a couple of players that are stepping up big time, and I'm really impressed with the team. It's just trying to find the balance, I find, and it will come. It will come. I'm confident of the lads. I'm confident of what I've got, and they're doing me proud. They're doing me proud in both. It's just that little spark we need.
And
I find that with Jake having a partnership of this free bus pass up top, the spark is there. You can see it. It's really coming. My back line, I've got 2 quality centre backs. It's trying to find the main quality third centre back. My goalkeeper, can't ask for a better keeper in my opinion. It's just trying to find that balance.
It's been. You sound like you've had a tough week, Cookie. It has been a tough week.
Mate, like you said, the Monday's games is what killed us off, losing to the top 2 pretty much. But it happens. We bounce back stronger. We always do. You'll see next week. You'll be messaging me by the end of this week, apologising.
I mean,
mate,
Cookie,
he does that most times.
Yeah, I know.
As far as I'm concerned, your boys and you, I had full confidence in. That's why I've tipped you to be up there.
Yeah, because you're a Jonah.
It's I don't know where it's gone wrong. I'm hearing a lot of ifs, buts, and maybes and unluckies.
Yeah.
Everyone's apparently a good player. Well, they've got to start delivering that, because if you don't go up this season, it's an underachievement.
Yeah,
A big underachievement.
Like I said, Tyler, I said to loads of other managers out there, don't worry about us. We will do it. Worry about yourselves.
Yeah.
Right, cool. Then let's
at the minute, we're sat third. We're all right.
Let's hit us up with some predictions, Chambo. Come on, mate.
All right, sorry. 1 second.
This little bromance here, eh?
The thing is, I didn't actually know any elusive games, because obviously I tried to note teams that are up there challenging.
Oh, Jesus.
I've gone Mules against Equalisers, which is 4th against 2nd.
Oh, yeah, that's a good game.
Yeah. What do you reckon, Cookie?
I'm going to say that they're going to get a draw. I'll be very surprised. I'm going to say a 1-1 draw there.
1-1 draw, yeah.
Who was it? Sorry, again?
Equalisers and
old boys against Equalisers, 2nd against 3rd.
Oh, I mean, I think I've seen more of the Equalisers due to commentating on 2 of their games, I think. So I'm going to say Equalisers 2-1.
And I'm going to go. I think Nils are going to win this.
Oh,
And I'm going to go 2-0 Nils. We played this equalisers team the other week. I'm going to put it out there. I don't think they're all that cookie. I think you're overselling this league. I don't rate them.
Hey, trust me, there's a lot of people I know in this league and a lot of top-notch teams. Like we've played other teams in other leagues. I ain't gonna name them.
We've got a few new and old boys 2-1.
Yeah.
Good chat. So there we go. Any more? Come on, let's get them going.
Yeah, I want News Old Boys. Well, I don't know which one to pick it because these are two massive games. So Elusive play Equalisers and News Old Boys. Last thing Tuesday, first thing Wednesday. What are you saying, Dino? Let's go for the whichever one you want. Elusive against Equalisers or Elusive against Old Boys. What do you reckon?
I'll go for the Elusive Equalisers. I'm going to say, as he said, he's going to turn it around. I'm going to say a shock on the cards. You've heard it here first. I'm going to go 2-1 Elusive.
Cookie?
Mate, it's easy 4-0 written over that.
What, to Equalisers?
Yeah, no. No, yeah, we're going to take them 4-0. I'm going to make of it 4-0's us.
And I know he's taken a rough run here, but I'm going to go 3-1 Elusive.
Fair enough. You've been nice. You've finessed him, mate.
Yeah.
As I said, although it would be a massive underachievement if they don't go up, I don't see them not going up. I've still got faith in those.
Fair enough. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Have we got any top players of the week or in this league? I know you do love a cheeky little.
There's got to be some, aren't there? There's got to be some even in this league I've put down as mediocre. There's got to be some. Max the Miracle, he's got to be a top player, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's up there with Thomas, like you mentioned earlier.
Yeah. So you got them two. Tom Hurd from New Old Boys, obviously.
I'm sitting 10th. Does that count?
No.
Still doing better than Chambo.
Yeah.
No. Hey, I'm topping my league, Dino. I told you, Tyler Berry, that's me, Dino.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know anyone in your league, though.
Yeah. That's because you haven't made it that far yet, and you won't at this rate.
He can't hit that refresh button, can he?
That's all right. We'll have you next season. Don't worry about that.
Only if you bump up.
We will bump
divisions.
Up 2 divisions.
Justin Hardy is up there. Chris Higgins is also up there. The fact that Justin Hardy is above you in the leaderboards, Cookie, having played.
Justin's a good CDM. I can't knock him.
Do you think he's a better CDM than you?
No.
No,
he's had easy teams so far. You know, I know we're midway through. You said, didn't you?
Hang on, a minute ago there was a lot of good teams in this league. I'm having a look at the games he's played now. He's beaten Panthers, who are apparently he's played Lisbon. He's played Z Truth, who beat you this week and beaten them. In fact, the only team looking down here that's beaten them were you.
I'll just go get my shovel out my car.
Yeah, go on, mate. I would. Chambo, I'll let you use his, mate.
Move on.
He writes notes down. I swear he does.
Chambo loves writing notes, mate. He loves a little stat write down. He does.
I just sit here on my phone. Craig's top of the defenders. Reece Craig's
well deserved.
Boys, and Hal Fisher for Lisbon also up there with Haley Waring fourth.
Nice.
Will that do us?
That will, mate. Yeah, that's fine. As I say, thank you ever so much for coming on, mate. Good luck for the week. I'll keep a little eye out, and if any of them things have gone wrong, then we'll let everyone else know. If you've made a comment to say, what was it? You said you're going to beat Equalisers 4-0. So
yeah.
If that don't happen, I'm going to tell you now. I will be saying it live on the streams for everyone else to hear, just like I did with Adam when he told us he was going to pocket Kenny, and they went and beat him 2-0. And Kenny told him that his pocket must have had a hole in it. So just be aware.
Dean, a little bit of grudginess here that you don't know.
Okay.
Cookie used to help run Equalisers.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay.
It's a grudge match.
Well, there we go. I didn't realise this.
Match.
Jeez. fights on then. So, well, hopefully you can do them over then, mate, and we'll see. Maybe I might see if I can get hold of that result. If you message me as soon as that's over, let me know. If you don't, then obviously I know you lost.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Don't hear from me, you know why.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you ever so much, mate. As I say, good luck for the rest of the season. As I say, I will keep an eye out, and who knows, we might get you back on, mate.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, fella. Right,
Cheers,
so
Cookie.
we're going to get into Team of the Week, League 4. Here we go.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Fire! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Fire! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
So there was your League 4 Team of the Week. As I say, it's been going on a little while. Sorry about this, guys. And we do have Alex from Bournemouth, mate. How did you get on this week?
We had a good week. Beat Barca out the cup.
So what was that?
I think we beat Barcelona out the cup.
So is that another team that have done well against Barcelona this week?
Yeah,
A double
really
scout.
well.
They don't turn up for the
Jesus.
what they perceive as the easy games, do they? They've taken that as a night off. They've been done. 1-0. Was it 1-0, Alex? 1-0?
No, we won on penalties.
One on penalty.
Well done, Chambo. Good research there, mate. Well done.
It was
yeah.
winning 4-2, I think, and we bottled it towards the end, but we got the win.
Oh, really? You were 4-2 up?
4-2.
Jeez.
Against a team that's only conceded 5 goals in 10 games in the Championship. And you put 4 past them.
Fair play, mate. Fair play.
That's some strike force, though, isn't it?
I'm one of them, so...
Yeah, and actually, to be fair, I said that, and I looked, when I did my research earlier, Dean, I looked at some of the stats for this Bournemouth side. 1 second. Alex Hand and Owen, you're going to have to try the last name, Alex.
Yeah, don't pronounce that, mate. Don't pronounce that.
Okay, yeah. Owen, Big O, both got 9 goals in 10 games.
What?
18 goals scored between the pair of them.
Before you carry on, I'd like to shout out the Cam, by the way, because if it weren't for him, it wouldn't have happened.
Let me see if I can guess which one. Is it Jordan Benson?
It is, mate, yeah. Absolutely class.
9 assists, 12 key passes.
Jesus.
He's, I mean, it's pretty emphatic. I'll be honest. Is the question is, this is a tight. We talk about tight leagues thing. This is one. You got 4 teams within 3 points of each other at the top of that table, and then obviously you've got our mates in United We Stand and your mates at Peaky Blinders rounding off the top 6.
Yeah.
Alex, I know I think when I spoke to you earlier in the week, you had said that you weren't. What did you, I can't remember what you said exactly. Do you fancy yourselves to win this league?
It's going to be tough because the team that are top is Juarez, or however you pronounce it.
Yeah.
We played them on Wednesday. They beat us for the week. First team to beat us on that week. They have a class team, mate. Very good team.
They have lost twice in the league though, so they're not unbeatable, are they?
Yeah, it could happen. Could happen. Depends how we play throughout the league. But we're aiming for top 2, hopefully, and potentially win the title and a good cup run.
Well, I was going to mention that actually, Dean, because I did do my research on the cup games,
go
right?
on then.
Now, because I know, because obviously you're going to have to commentate on the cup game this week, aren't you?
Yes,
and
I
I
am,
should
mate.
be able to do it with you, to be fair.
Why are you out?
Because we're out, in we got done on we got done on penalties, didn't we?
But was it
against Zed Truth?
Oh, Zed Truth,
Yeah,
definitely.
definitely Zed Truth.
Yeah.
So in the cup, I've highlighted 3 games.
Okay.
And one of them is Bournemouth against Bolton. Now the other 2 are Bayern Munich against FOL, which are obviously championship contenders against struggling Prem, and Lisbon against Trinity, which is top of League 3 against top of League 2. Now, but bearing in mind Bournemouth knocked out Bolton in the cup, I think if we can get a little bit of hype around it, could they do it? Do you fancy it? You take on Bolton? Do you fancy it, Alex?
Well, we beat Barcelona at the top of that league and apparently unbeatable. And they're absolutely crap against us, so there's no reason why they can't beat Bolton.
If you
I'll happily do that.
It sounds like also this week that you've got to play Schalke, Tranmere, and Peaky Blinders, so 3 of the top 5.
Oh, Jesus.
It's going to be tough, won't lie, but
we
if
do
we
have,
beat Schalke,
we do have Danny. He's got in the chat as well for the Blinders manager. They've got a good game. They've got Gladbach in the cup as well, so it's going to be a tough week for both of you, lot, isn't it?
Yeah, Peaky Blinders are also playing. I know the rest of their games are easy. Peaky Blinders should be putting a push in this week. They're playing bottom half teams all through. Peaky Blinders could close the gap here. I mean, this league's a bit strange, isn't it? I'd fancy that top 6 to stay as it is now, to be honest. But I think the top 4 are real contenders for this title still. I mean, Juarez, 35 goals in 10 games. Almost unbelievably, bearing in mind 18 goals have been scored between the 2 strikers. You've only scored 4 other goals, Alec. So you 2 have got 18. You've only scored 22 in total.
As long as the strikers score, and as long as we win games and the defenders don't concede goals, that's all that matters.
Yeah. I mean, but when you compare that to Juarez, you got Killian Mackin with 13, Brooklyn Donkin, 11, Patrick Papa, that's definitely not a real name, 5, and Jordan King with 2. So, I mean, you know, if you're going to compete with the likes of them, they've got 35 goals so far this season. You've got 22. You're the lowest scorers out of the top 4.
How
are you in a false position at the minute, or what are you thinking? Is it going to be a playoff run, or do you honestly think you can make the top 2?
I think we can make the top 2, 100%.
So this week you're going to
absolutely class, mate. Our keeper's quality, midfield's class, playing well at the minute. So
I mean, you've conceded 9. Tranmere have conceded 5. So the top 2 at the minute, you've got a team that scored 35 and a team that's only conceded 5. That's what you've got to finish ahead of.
First week we had a poor start. We had a few players that that aren't here now. A few absolute, whatever you want to call them. And we've now brought in a few good players, so it's looking good for us now. We had a good last week. As I've already said, knocked out Barcelona, beat everyone else apart from top of the table. There's no reason why we can't get top 2.
But so far, you haven't beat one of the top 4 teams this season, have you? You lost to Tranmere, you lost to Schalke, you now lost to Juarez. Tomorrow you play...
Tranmere and Schalke were teams that had played in the first week where we didn't have a full team out.
Okay, so you think Bournemouth top 2?
Yep, 100%, mate. Trust our team.
you can't argue with the confidence, Dean, even
No,
if you're
definitely
in
not.
place.
Well, you've got to have faith in your team at the end of the day, ain't you? I mean, it's one of them. If you don't show faith yourself, then who your team ain't gonna believe in it, are they? But no.
Yeah, but you've got to have faith. But you've also, you don't see me coming out here saying we're going to do Trinity and win the league. I mean, you've also got to be a realist, haven't you? A realist. And I don't see Bournemouth finishing in the top two. Now I know it's late. I know Alex probably wants to go to bed, and he's maybe getting a bit drowsy. But come on, Alex, you ain't finishing above Tranmere and Juarez. There's no chance, is there?
Well, we're 2 points off second. Play Tranmere. I'm pretty sure Tranmere play Schalke as well. So that's them two playing each other. I think it's that Monday first game. We play Peaky Blinders and is it Tenerife, the team that knocked out Benfica, is it? So that's two quite tough games, but all it takes is one loss, one little slip up by top of the table, second, whoever. And if we win our games next week, we're straight up there.
So you're putting out here now. You think by the end of Monday night you'll be top two?
Not Monday night. I say come Wednesday if we perform and play the way we can.
Okay.
Just as this come next week's games, I think we could be in top two. Yeah, potentially top, depending on how we play.
One second, guys. You got Chambo. Apparently, mate, your good old friend Cabal said you ain't got a clue, mate. Bournemouth will get automatic promotion.
I love that Cabal's still here, to be honest.
I agree
What a
with
lad.
I agree with him.
He lives it, he breathes it. He obviously didn't run the late night team, or he would have signed me up for it. I mean, he's you got to respect him. What a fella! And I won't. He fancies Bournemouth. I mean,
I respect that. To be fair,
you're loving him now, aren't you?
I mean, if we have a look, were you in the chat though, Alex, when he was going that they're going to do toxic and all this? Were you hearing all that?
Was that the one who was dissing Luke Messer?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he seemed like a funny guy, to be fair. I'd like a chat with him.
So I'm looking at the top players in this league, Dino. I'll tell you what, I'm getting a bit tired now. We've been going a while.
Yeah, nearly an hour and 45 minutes, mate. It's going to hit up me hours watch on here, mate. We've still got 29 people watching though, so it's fantastic.
29.
Yes, mate.
Oh
mate,
my
God. We hit 70, nearly 80 viewers at one point, mate. In this,
lads, I've got to go work, and so you boys. You boys are
JD opens up tomorrow, mate. First day back. I'm not looking forward to it, boys.
Top goalkeepers. We've got James Kennedy from Tranmere. Your keeper Charlie Symes is second at the moment in the overalls. Alex.
Yeah.
And then you've got a couple of Peaky Blinders players in there. I know they love it. You've got Samuel Shepherd and Jordan Otley from Peaky Blinders. And then you've got
who's
Killian
the Tranmere
McMahon.
goalkeeper?
The Tranmere goalkeeper. Bear with me 1 second. It's James Kennedy.
That's a change. They must have changed it then. They had Josh Milner at the start, I think.
You're right.
We've got Alex. We've got Alex in the chat saying Tranmere to win the league, and what are the odds on Schalke to fold?
Schalke to fold. Oh, now that.
Just putting it out there.
Who said that, Alex?
Alex, West Ham manager.
Who are you? What you got to be a Tranmere. Hang on, let me see if I can work out who he is.
Alex is the West Ham manager.
Oh, is that Alex?
Yeah, that Alex.
Why does he want Schalke to fold?
No, he doesn't.
I mean, I can see why.
Odds on from folding. Like, what are the odds from folding?
But why does he want him to fold? That's what I want to know. I mean, I'm looking at Tranmere. I can see why he's gone that, because that's Marcus Cairns' team. I think they're both admins, aren't they? Admins stick with admins, that sort of thing. None of them stick with me. They all just throw me under the bus. You see that, Dean?
Yes, because you dig them out, mate. That's why. Go on, carry on. Sorry.
Schalke to fold. I'm looking at Schalke. I'm trying to work out what. I mean, I think it's Dylan Agnew's team.
Oh, he's on about week. Sorry, they folded midweek. LOL. Oh no, they folded their weekend team. Sorry.
But that championship was a tough league to be in. If you're a League 4 team playing in that weekend championship, mate, that weekend championship is so strong. But you've all thrown me off here. I'm off. Schalke is Dylan Agnew's team. I think they won't fold. But I tell you what, Alex, the odds on them folding are similar to the odds on West Ham winning automatic promotion. Similar.
Jesus, you're loving this, aren't you?
No, they are. They're just similar. They're both unlikely. Here's what I'd say a 10% chance. Here's what it is, Steve.
Right, go on then. Let's hit us up for some more from top players then.
Midfield. No, it's all right. That's just blanket. 1 second. Let me get that midfield filter on. Alfie Hawkins is in there, and Dean. I can't say his last name, but it's what's up. It's PSN's what's up for Tranmere. They're both up there. Toby Dale for Bournemouth. He's in there. Is he a good player, Alex?
Quality, mate.
And Nicky Burrows for Juarez wraps up the midfielders. I will say as well, this Alex, to be honest, Dean, he should be doing my job because to his knowledge, he was right about James Kennedy. Only played 5 games for Tranmere so far and already top of the keepers leaderboard and top attackers. And we know this is why Dan stays in because he wants to hear his name mentioned.
He's been messaging me all day, mate, trying to tell me if I could let him know, but I said he'd have to wait.
Well, this is the overall. It's not the team of the week. This is just the overall. But he is leading the overall race with Killian McMacken in second. Bournemouth, Owen Hoijdonk is third. Harry Clark fourth, and Alex Hand fifth. Not even in the top 4.
Don't need be.
Yeah, it's all about teaming. At the end of the day, Alex, if you win the league, here's what it is, isn't it?
Exactly. I don't care if they score goals as long as
he doesn't care.
As long as Muller strikers score. Well, I'd like to, but as long as Muller strikers burying them in, and we're winning games, I don't mind.
So what you're saying is you haven't tuned into this show to watch the team of the week, basically, Alex. You've tuned into this.
Well, I've took the screenshot of sent it to the chat.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Standard. Now, how come you've been thrown under the bus to come on here instead of Joe, Alex?
Because Joe's an absolute funner.
And on that note, Dean, I mean, I don't know what else to say from there.
Not really much.
Do we have a goal of the week? I haven't picked one.
No. It wasn't that many. I'm gonna have to relook it. I'm getting a lot of people asking me why we need in the certain format that I've said. So I might just open it up. You clip it, send it to me, and we'll go from it from next week. So I haven't got one now. I mean, I'm glad I didn't show the one that I got sent because he'd be bragging to everyone, and he's had a lot of hate tonight. I don't know if anyone saw Messer's.
Messer's had a submission, has he?
Yeah, I'll send it to you in a minute, mate. But yeah, as I say,
listen, it's all we're not here to hate on anyone particular. We're all here to have a good time and a little bit of banter. And I hope we had quite a lot of fallout from last week. Dean.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have some more now. I think there's gonna have to be a restraint order against Cabal and Messer, mate.
Well, apparently it's already been blocked.
Wow, there we go.
I mean,
probably scared.
But who have we got left in the chat? I tell you what, boys, we need to wrap up. But if you left in the chat, give us a shout now. Just let us know who you are. Dean will give you a quick shout out.
So we've got 32. It's jumped up again, mate. It's we're getting to say the boys from Div 4 are all sitting here, obviously wanting to see the team of the week. But yeah, it's been a bit of a mad one. I didn't realise we'd be going for an hour and 50 minutes. When we had the little Discord meeting in the thing earlier, Chambo was like, "We'll get you on for about 10 minutes." So yeah, I think it's overrun by quite a lot there. But no, I just want to say good luck for the week, Alex. As I say, we'll keep an eye out for you lot. I'll probably message you and see about getting you on that cup game, mate. We've had Cabal say, "Messer, I'm sorry, mate." So it's going crazy in the chat still, as I say. But yeah, again, sorry, Alex. Have a good week, mate. As I say, I'll message you in a minute and see about getting you on the cup game.
You too, mate. Cheers.
That's about it, Chambo.
I've got a couple of messages I've had through
Go on then.
while we've
you hit
been
it
while
up
we've been on it. Dave Wiltshire, the elite Trinity boss who I get on well with, has messaged saying he thinks they've turned heel, as in he thinks they've just turned into one of the hated teams after Baz's comments tonight. He built up that reputation as being a nice bloke, and Baz has basically just thrown it under the bus.
Sorry, I've just got a message as well. I should have mentioned United Kings got absolutely demolished 8-0 by Gladbach as well. Just had a message. I should have.
We didn't even talk about the 7-1 total football against Mob Squad.
Mate, it's been a mad one, mate. It's been enjoyable though, as I say. It's been fantastic.
Oh,
the
Alex,
views
are
have
you
been
still
mad.
there?
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
Do you know why Ellis has just messaged me? And this is Ellis Cuthbertson. I mean, he can take the flak for this one. He's just messaged me saying, "Read this out, please. The cherries are stinkers."
We have not a rivalry, but us and Benfica, we're quite. I used to play for Benfica, you see. I played CDM for them, and yeah, me and Pierce have quite a bit of banter between us, and same with Ellis. I used to play for Benfica as well, basically.
Okay. So, well, you're not good enough for Benfica?
No, well, I played 15 games last season. I got promotions. Quite, I won't say a big player, but I did my part.
Okay, did your part. And that's all. Oh, and Max the Miracle, who's the guy fifth in the overall leaderboards, has asked if Cookie's calling out his strikers and gave him a little eye emoji. I think Cookie was pretty clear that he wasn't calling out his strikers, to be fair, or at least not Max. Maybe the other striker. Yeah, maybe the other striker that was there before his new signing. But he has said that they did not have a good week at Elusive last season.
Yeah.
So I think Cookie still got the dressing room for now.
Yeah.
When they go, they can all come to us.
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Well, as I say, guys, that's going to wrap up your FLC weekly. As I say, fingers crossed you enjoyed it, guys. I've had a few comments and messages, and Chambo, there's been a message or someone's posted something on Facebook for us, mate, for you to have a look after. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for all the support, guys. And we will see you next week. As I say, I'm not here tomorrow. I've got work. But Tuesday and Wednesday, and we'll try and see if we can get the Mountain Chambo Shield, up for you as well. So good luck for next week, boys. And as I say, we'll see you soon.
Hey,
go on quickly. No, go on quickly.
I'd like to finish on Piers Brunton has said Alex tried taking my players and he got rejected.
Oh.
He's not happy. He's not happy. He's also said Alex has a rock head. I don't know what that means. That means you're big on the headers or what that's all about. But yeah, good show. See everyone next week.
Fingers